Couple people.
Screen's not on.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Here,
Alright, so we're good to go though?
Yeah.
Alright, so what's up
Already
everyone? My name's
spilled.
Stu. For those of you that don't know my name, and like some of you that came here and you like don't really know why you're here or like what this is about, in the next like 30 to 45 minutes, we're gonna get like everything covered and you'll have like a better understanding. And I'd just like to like thank everyone for coming out too. Like taking time out of your day. I know like people are busy, people have things to do. But just like thank you for like taking some time out of your day to come see this opportunity. And to tell you guys like a little bit about my background, when like my opportunity started with this company, I was actually introduced to this about 3 months ago. I go to San Diego State, and my best friend Boss, he called me on the phone, and he was just like, Stu, like I gotta talk to you. And I was just like, okay, like you're talking to me, talk. And he was just like, no, like I need to talk to you in person. And like I said, I go to SDSU, and at the time, like it was midterms week, and I was swamped. So I told him that, and I was just like, dude, like next week I'll talk to you in person. He's like, no, like I need to talk to you in person. I need to talk to you in person now. Like I'm coming to your dorm. And he hung up the phone. And I was just like, shit, like, okay, like he's coming here. There's nothing I can do. Like I might as well listen. It sounds like pretty important. And so he came to my dorm, and he actually showed up with this short little Filipino dude named Jed Buenaluz, who a handful of you had the opportunity to meet. And this dude is actually coming down to the Bay Area tomorrow.
tonight.
Tonight. He's getting here at 2 in the morning with 2 other people that launched Mexico, the country, in this company. And, like, this dude, he hasn't been with this company the longest, but he's hands down the best person in this company. Like, I've been to seminars with 500 people, like doctors, lawyers, nurses, engineers, millionaires. Like, he walks to the front of the stage to talk, people do this. Because he is such a boss at this. And he is, like I said, part Filipino. He took this to the Philippines, and in 90 days, he turned himself, one person, into 1,000 people doing this. And he's 24 years old, international businessman, semi-retired, and he makes 100K, over 100K with his company, whether or not he sits on his ass or he actually goes and does shit. Because this company pays you residually. Meaning you do something once, they pay you for it forever. So he could literally sit on his ass and make 100K. And that's like the coolest part about this company. But anyways, like they came to my dorm and they started talking to me about like a concept of like getting paid for something that we already do. And say I like came up to Eric and I was like, Eric, dude, that's like a sick ass shirt, dude. Like, where'd you get that shirt? Mainland. All right, now as a consumer, what am I gonna go do?
Go to mainland.
I'm gonna go to Mainland and I'm gonna buy that same exact shirt. I wanna buy a shirt by that company. But the thing is that company ever gonna pay him for that?
No.
When the only reason I bought it was because I saw his shirt and I liked it? No, right? And like movies. Like how many of you guys saw the movie The Dark Knight?
Oh, yeah.
Good ass movie, right? Like I saw that movie and I came home and just told like all my friends about it, just how sick it was and stuff. And like the next day, they went and saw the movie. They bought a ticket and they went and saw the movie. But the thing is, like, is Batman himself ever gonna give me like a check for telling him about that? Like, am I ever gonna get paid for that? No, right? And that's messed up because we've been promoting and endorsing things our entire life, whether or not you know it. From the food you eat, the clothes you wear, the movies you watch, the TV you watch, every single thing. Like this shirt, these shorts, this watch, I'm promoting all this right now. The thing is Seiko ever gonna pay me to endorse this watch? Hell no, right? Is like this Vemma company gonna pay me to wear this? Yeah, they are. Which is fucking sick. And but then like they kept talking to me and they started talking to me about like word of mouth marketing. And like just like how crazy it is. And like just to ask you guys a question, like how many of you have seen like a billboard, a commercial, like any type of advertisement for the Cheesecake Factory? No,
I
right?
haven't seen one.
Yeah. What about Starbucks?
I've never seen that. Yes, I can.
I don't think so.
And yeah, the answer is no, because they have not had one single advertisement, because their type of advertising is called word of mouth marketing. And if you look at those two companies, look at how huge and successful they've become without yet having one single advertisement, because word of mouth marketing is so huge and it spreads so fast.
Yo, we're doing the meeting right now, so I'm gonna mute you, but just pay attention to this guy. I love you. Here's all your friends. Where's Dom? There's Dom.
What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing, Dan? Awesome, bro.
Dan's doing
I will
good.
talk to you right after this. But
Yeah.
we're kind of
Yeah,
so,
good call.
I'm gonna go get a taco with that.
all right. Taco time sounds good. I'm gonna mute you. Bye, Dan.
Taco time? Yeah, but like word of mouth marketing though, like someone, I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and he brought up like In-N-Out. Like, how does everybody know about the secret menu? How does everybody know about animal style fries?
Word of mouth.
It's because word of mouth. One person hears about it, they're gonna try it. They're gonna go try it because they heard about it, and they're gonna like it. and They're gonna tell someone else. But yet, we're never gonna get shit for that. Like, the cool thing is, like, if you guys all got a chance to taste the drink, like, you think it tastes pretty good?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, I think it tastes pretty good too. I love it. And the thing is, like, whether or not I got paid to tell people about this, like, I would tell people about it anyway. Because we just do this naturally as people. Like, literally, we've been training for this opportunity our entire life. Now it's just a chance to get paid for it. Like, we already do this every single day in our life. Now it's just, we do the same exact thing. We just get paid for it now. It's sweet. And so they kept, like, talking to me just about things, and they started talking to me about how, like, I had to buy products. And I knew that, like, because when I was introduced to this, I was in a meeting like you guys as well, and I was just skeptical as fuck. And, like, I knew, like, I thought it was a scam, and I knew that I didn't want to just think it was a scam. Like, I wanted to call someone out and prove to them that it was a scam. And Jed was right in front of me, this dude who just, like, owns this business. So I was just like, perfect. Like, I'm going to call this dude out, I'm going to prove it's a scam, and then, like, I win. And so I just looked at Jed, and I was like, dude, this is like a fucking pyramid scheme, dude. It's like paralegal, it's like cut. Like, it's like all that shit, dude. It's a pyramid scheme. And he's like, okay, Stu, like, what's a pyramid? And I held up this shape. Like, this is a fucking pyramid, dude. Where the people at the top make all the money, and they don't do shit. People at the bottom do everything, and they don't get shit. And he just laughed in my face. This dude making $100,000 a year was laughing in my face. Like, I knew something was wrong. So I was just like, why are you laughing? And he was like, okay, Stu, like, what if I told you I surpassed 60% of people's income above me? And, like, at first, I didn't believe him that much. I was skeptical. But now, standing here today, I can tell you I surpassed over 50% of people's income above me. I make more money than the person that introduced this to me. I make more money than the person that introduced it to him. And 100 more people above that, I make more money than all of them. Because, like, with this company, skies are the limit. You can always surpass the person above you. When yet, someone showed me this cool thing the other day, which is called a job, and I thought it was pretty interesting. And I'm going to show you guys. So basically, in your job, you, like at the top of your job, there's a CEO for your company, right? And that CEO, he has, like, supervisors, right? And those supervisors have, like, presidents. And those presidents have, like, vice presidents. And those vice presidents have, like, part-time or full-time employees. And those full-time employees have, like, part-time employees. And those part-time employees have, like, temps. But the thing is the, like, part-time employee ever going to make more than the full-time employee?
No.
Is a full-time employee ever going to make more than the VP?
No.
Is the VP going to make more than the president? Is the president going to make more than the supervisor? Is anyone ever going to make more than the CEO? No, right? What the fuck is that? It's straight up a pyramid. Because you're never going to make more money than the person above you. When yet in this company, it's so fucking easy to surpass the person above you. Like Mitch, he's under me. Mitch makes more money than me right now in this. Because he's fucking shit up. And Mitch is a boss. And so that is something like Jed showed me that I thought was pretty interesting. And like I said, like when I was first introduced to this, I was super skeptical. And so like I told him, I was like, I need to go home. Like I need to do some research for myself. And so I went home, I got on the computer and I typed in Vemma. And the second thing that popped down on the drop-down menu was Vemma scam. And I was just like, fuck yeah. All right, like time to prove this is a scam. And I read every single article on that page. I looked at every single video on that page and every single thing said the same thing. It said, this company is real. This company is legit. The only way you fail is if you give up on yourself. The only way you fail is if you have less than 50 friends on Facebook. And as I kept looking shit up on the internet, trying to prove that this was a scam, the only other thing I came to was a Better Business Bureau. And they rated this company, Vemma, an A+, showing how well they're doing and how well they're projected to do in the future. And so, like, I read all that stuff, and I came back to Jen, and I was like, all right, like, dude, you're right, it's not a scam. And just to, like, make me feel stupid, he told me, like, some legitimate sources we have. We are the official drink of the Phoenix Suns. We actually have, like, a Verve Lounge in the Phoenix Suns arena. And when you become a brand partner, you can go to any game for free. And we get VIP courtside access after the game. I went to a game when they played OKC. Super sick. And if you're 21, you can get, like, Verve Teenies, Verve Vodka. Super sick. And then we are also the official drink of the Charlotte Bobcats. And do any of you guys, like, know who Dr. Oz is? This drink was actually on his show about 2 months ago. And he was just saying how it's, like, one of the healthiest antioxidants you can take in your daily life. Just, like, how people should be drinking it because it really is, like, healthy and helping people. And also, like, I don't know if you guys know, but to become the official drink of an NBA team, our business model needs to be looked at and approved by 18 different lawyers and attorneys. 18 different lawyers and attorneys had to look through our business model to make sure that it was not some scam. And it took them 9 months to approve the drink to be the official drink of the team. And I think that if it's some scam, they're not going to let it be their drink. especially 2 different NBA teams. And we're also open in 59 plus countries. To become open in a country, someone needs to invest $1 million in the company. Can we agree if someone has made $1 million, they're pretty smart, right? And if they're smart enough to have made $1 million, are they gonna be stupid enough to spend on some scam? Like, no, they're not. And so like he told me that, and I was just like, all right, dude, like you're right. And I was like, what do I need to do next? Like, what do I need to do to get started? And he was like, okay, like you need to buy some product. And I was just like, what? Like, why? Like, why would I need to do that? And he was like, okay, Stu, like if you're gonna open a shoe store, what are you gonna need? Shoes. If you're gonna open a liquor store, what are you gonna need? Liquor. If you're gonna open a Vemma business, what are you gonna need? Vemma product. But the thing is, like, it's not like we're not already spending our money on this shit. Like, how many of us buy Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar, Starbucks, pre-workout, chaser for when we drink? All those things, it's just saying stop spending money on that stuff that's not good for you and spend it on something that's healthy for you that will pay you to drink it. And so he told me that, and I was like, oh yeah. And I got started, and now after doing this for about like 3 months, I realized you need like a why in this company. Like, why are you gonna get up and like build this business? Why are you gonna keep going at it? And for some people, it's like the BMW or Mercedes this company can actually give you once you hit a certain rank. For some people, it's just like the time freedom this company can give you. And for me, it's personally just like, I don't ever want to work for corporate America. I don't ever want to work for some bitch telling me what to do. And like, just to ask you guys, like, how many of you have ever had a job? How many ways do they pay you? One way, right? They pay you this much. You can work your ass off and they're going to pay you this much. You could be that dude in the corner who doesn't do shit. Everyone knows it and they're going to pay you this much. Wouldn't you be pissed if you're this dude working your ass off and this dude doesn't do shit and they're paying you the same amount? Like, the thing is, with this company, you work this hard, you're going to get paid this hard. And like, take a situation where like you work for your job for 10 years. How many ways are they going to pay you? One way, right? So you work for them for 20 years. How many ways are they going to pay you?
Same way.
One way. You work for them for 50 years. How many ways are they going to pay you? One way. And if you quit, are they going to keep paying you?
No.
Hell no, right? Take a situation with this company where you get started in 1 year, you only get 5 people on board. And say those 5 people, in their first year, they still only get 5 people on board in their first year. And then in 2 years, you're going to have about 25 people on you. And say those 5 people, they still only get 5 people in their first year. And in 3 years, you're going to have about 125 people on you. And so those 5 people, they still only get 5 people in their first year. And in 4 years, you're going to have about 625 people on you. So those 5 people still only get 5 people in their first year. They're not that good at this. And in 5 years, doing this part-time, you're going to have over 3,000 people under you working for your pay. And the thing is, say one day you're like, fuck it, like I'm over this shit. I don't ever want to talk about it again. The thing is, once you say that, you can actually get paid more. Because it's a two-legged system, and when you have a certain amount of people under you, you're going to have people under you like me. People under you like Mitch. People who just see this opportunity and are never going to stop. Like, straight up, I'm never going to stop until I'm a fucking millionaire with this. And like, it's possible. I guarantee you, I will be a millionaire by the time I get out of college. Straight up. Because this thing is crazy. Literally, only 100,000 people know about this. Like, how many people know about Monster? Billions. How many people know about Red Bull? Billions. Less than 100,000 people know about this. It's going to go to billions. And like, the thing is, this company wasn't even like growing at this rate for a long time. Like, background on this company, they opened in 2004. And in 2004, they didn't have Verve, the energy drink, and they didn't have Body, the weight loss program. And from 2004 till last August, it was just old people like doing this, drinking the drink called Vemma, which stands for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe vera. And it was just them, they drink it, like it would help them feel younger, it would help them with like diseases, and they would tell their friend about it. And their friend would drink it and he'd have the same results, and he would tell his friend about it, and they'd make extra cash on the side. And then last August, it was introduced to young people. And they found like the business side of this, and it just started going insane. And like, we're only open in like 50 to 60 colleges. That's not including like high schools, or we're open in 50 to 60 colleges. And there's over 5,000 in the country. Not including CSUs, not including community colleges, not including high schools. And that's over like 70 billion people that do not know about this yet. And like, the thing is, like, an example to show how this has gone crazy, like money-wise, so it like translates easier to you, is this dude, Brad Alcazan, like 3 years ago, decided to start building this business. And from 3 years ago till last August, he got his residual income to $15,000. And from last August till now, he got his residual income to $15,000, which took him 3 years, to over $100,000 a month, which took him less than a year once this was introduced to young people, and they started just going crazy with it. And like, this dude, he's not even that good at this. Literally, I've been to meetings with him. All he does is he goes, yeah, I made like $1 million last year. He's like, but I'm not here to talk about my money. And he has a $70,000 watch on his hand, covered in diamonds. He says that, and then he just itches his face. people see his watch and they're just like, fuck, dude. Like, what is this guy doing? Like, I'm on. Like, he's not that good at it. And the only reason he's better than me is because he's been doing it longer. And he's a millionaire from it. And so that's that. And next I'm actually going to have some people come up here who have been, like, doing this and just, like, share their story with you and tell you how, like, they're excited about this. So if Mitch, Zach, and Matt could come up, please.
What's up, guys? I'm Mitch Seska. I'm a sophomore at Boise State University. And Stu, my best friend for 17 years, actually told me about the opportunity initially. And I was up at Boise, and he was telling me about this company and something we get paid for already doing. And it was just a lot of stock. And I was like, Stu, I don't really want to hear about it. I'm going on spring break, and I'll talk to you later. And so during that spring break, my buddy Derek invited me to go to his beach house in Monterey. And when we were there, about 20 of us went up, and we were there for 2 days. And the first night we got there, we were at the beach all day, and at night we started drinking. And when the vodka came out, same with some Verve cans, so you just chasers. And like right when they brought out the Verve cans, I was like, shit, like you gotta tell me about this. Like, what's this opportunity? Like, Stu just told me about it. And they're just telling me about their success they had. This one kid, Adam Wenig, he's in some of the videos. He was down there, and he was telling me about how he got his whole fraternity on it and how he's just killing it, making ridiculous amounts of money as a 19-year-old college student. And so I got pretty excited, did some research when I was home, and I called Stu up actually, and I was like, yo, that opportunity you told me about, I actually want to do it. So I signed up then. And then I was up at Boise for about a month before I came back for summer. And I learned out pretty quick, like, you can't really do this business by yourself. And I felt like stranded and kind of lost, so then I called Stu and talked to some other people in our upline that are there to help you, because it's a team concept, like they said. Like, when we succeed, everyone succeeds, so that's the cool part about it. And like, look at the person who brought you here today. Like, what are they doing? They're sitting on their ass and they're getting paid right now. And I mean, it's just a cool concept. That's what I got really excited about. And I'm just excited. I'm gonna be working with Dom and Kevin when I go back to Boise, and JJ and Sam, and just people are excited to work with this back in Boise. And like, we're all gonna go back to our high schools and colleges and start it there and start your own business. And like, when you're starting your school by yourself, like here, and like starting it with like your friends, like people you want to work with, it's just cool. I mean, this is what we do. And I mean, when I came back for summer, I tried to get a job. I applied to over 15 places, and I had like 5 job interviews, and I didn't get hired at all. And I was like pissed. And like right away, this like Vemma business didn't start off as well as we're doing now. And like, I was getting pretty skeptical, like thinking about like being done with it. And then me, Stu, and Brady started working with it in the Bay Area like a month ago. And it started off with 3 people in a living room just like this. And then it turned into 5, which turned into 20, which turned into a 70-person meeting like a week and a half ago. And we just saw a lot of success pretty quick. And I mean, it's in San Jose now, it's in Novato now. I mean, we were the first people to take it to the Bay Area. And it's, it's just cool. And I mean, I didn't get hired until like 4 days ago. Me and Kevin and Tom were on the way to the Giants game. And this lady called me. She's like, "Hey, like I want to hire you," and it was from fucking Jamba Juice. And I was like, "Yo, I'll call you back," because I was going to the Giants game. And I thought about it, like, and like I was just thinking in my head, like, how much hours and time have I spent like in Vemma? Like, this lady's offering me a job for $8.25. I'm gonna like blend smoothies and get bitch shot by customers for fucking 8 hours. And like, it just wasn't worth it. Like, I'm making more money doing this and working with my fucking best friends here. Like, and I mean, could I fucking blend smoothies and learn a lot there? Or could I like do some real life work and actually gain some people skills and talk to people and expand like my network, my like people, like my market? And I mean, that's what is just really exciting. And like, I took a communications 101 class and it fucking sucked. And like, giving a speech was just awkward as fuck. And just like, I'm not a good public speaker. I'm still not. And like, I'm a little nervous here today, but like, you get better at it. And like, these are skills you're gonna need. Like, you don't learn this shit in a fucking classroom. Like, yeah, you can give a speech and then you're fucking done. But like, I talk in front of fucking people every day now, and it's like easy now. It's kind of natural, and it's just kind of cool because like you can apply these skills like anywhere. But yeah, that's my story.
Okay, for my story, I first heard about this in like May when he messaged me over Facebook telling me about this Vemma stuff, but I was like, I don't have the time right now, man. need to hit Evil V real quick. And I was like, so I was just like stupid and just didn't think, was closed-minded. I was like, whatever, if it's still around, I'll just think about it when I go back. So then like a week or two after I came back, I was like trying to get a job, applied to the movies, didn't get hired, applied to Marshalls, I didn't get hired.
I got it.
Fucking Zach.
To movies?
Yeah, I should apply.
Damn. So yeah, I didn't get high. I was struggling. I was like, "Fuck this." So then I just went to a meeting and I saw like this great opportunity about just like you work with your friends and you don't have to put in that much work to have success with it. So I was like, "Okay, I can see myself doing this." And then the first meeting was just one person, and then like it just like has kept on growing to like 80-person meetings. Like we had one like 80-person meeting, like just getting crazy. And then I'm gonna bring this to San Jose, and then it's gonna blow up there. So I only see success with this. So yeah.
Hi everyone, Matt Ferrios. I'm 16. I'm gonna be a senior at Monte Vista. Yeah, I know it's young. No, I'm not smart. I'm just average. And like seriously, for 16, like I can personally say I'm 16, international business star, and kids my age probably don't even make the like amount of money I make right now. Like the way I got into this like business was 2.5 weeks ago, and I was in summer school for freshman English. Fucking sucks. Like fucking freshmen, fuck them. Like, so like after the school ended, my friend Eric Mazelsia was like, "Yo Matt, come to my friend Mitch's house." Like, okay, who's Mitch? I don't know him. Like, what we're gonna do? It's like, you said we're gonna just chill, and like you said, if you come, you're gonna make money. I was like, okay, every kid wants to make money. Everyone in the world wants to make money. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll check it out. And it was like a meeting like this. And after the meeting, I was like super stoked. So I was like, I signed up right away. And my friend Eric, who brought me here, was like, dude, I'm so fucking skeptical about this. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, he was calling his friends for like an hour, telling like his advice and stuff like that. He signed up an hour and a half after me. And since I signed up before him, I'm on top of him, or like above him, and he's below me, and like that, like personally, time is money. Like every second, every minute, every hour you're wasting, there's someone like me that's gonna take your spot and gonna have like a better start in this business. And like since I signed up before Eric, and Eric was the one who brought me here. Since he's below me, anyone he signs up, I get all the benefits that person gets. And like seriously, like people here who raise their hands, like who's scared of public speaking. Yeah, dude. Like my first time I had to speak in front of a meeting was in 70 people. Like 70 people. I was scared as fuck. I was like seriously pissing my pants, and I had to talk to 70 people. You two were there. I was scared shitless. And now like I'm getting better. I'm seeing the improvements. I'm getting better in speaking to people, speaking in front of people. And like the only reason I stand up to those 70 people, because I believed in this company. I believe it can change my life, and I can change yours as well. And like seriously, like to all those like haters, to all those people that this is a fucking scammer, this is dumb. Come back in 3 months. Come back to what's your name again? Kevin, Dominic, Stu, me, Zach, and Mitch. Come back to us in 3 months, and we'll give you a ride in our fucking beavers. And we'll seriously make you a believer. And like it's not if you get paid. It's not if you sign up. It's when. It's when you're gonna take action for your future. Like if you don't sign up now, you're gonna see this drink 3 months later. And like fuck, I could have signed up way earlier. I could have made like 10 grand instead of signing up now. Which that's it.
Sweet. Thank you guys. Alright, so that is just like some of the stories you hear like in this company, and just like every single person you talk to has like a different story, like how they got started and just like what it's done for them. And like when you talk to people, like it's just really cool, like getting to hear everyone's different stories and like what it's done for them. But next I'm actually gonna try and show you guys a video on the computer. If you can, I'll like put it closer. But
Stu, how's that gonna work? There's like 20 people in this room.
Everyone should just use a computer.
it'll work. So you guys all see that? Yeah.
I'll turn this off for now.
I say all the people that are new.
If you guys can't see it, it's like